You jump in immediately into like some kind of fucking. It just comes full circle into fish tank again. Oh look, that fucking. Oh my god! Oh my god! Jimmy, you can't escape it.
Yeah, I really can't.
There's never gonna be an opportunity. There's never gonna be any time where you're gonna be on the channel or we're not gonna reference fish tank, and I hate that. Because I think the concept of you coming on and not mentioning fish tank at all is hysterical.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though.
It's just like a little hidden Easter
Like,
egg.
dude, You're just Jimmy now, dude. You're not
Yeah,
Jimmy
he's just
from Fish
Jimmy.
Tank anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that's why, so for example, there's actually a big rap collective with me and like other fish tank contestants that's coming out.
You did a cipher? You guys did a cipher?
Yeah, I guess so. It was for that one fan named Zach. As kind of like a present to him. But and mind you, I'm not talking shit, but like at first they want me to just do nothing but fish tank references, and I explained like, look, if I myself keep making the jokes, they're gonna get really corny really quick, and I'm trying to show people that like.
But at the same time, you also don't just want to be like, hey, I'm Jimmy, I'm the guy from the thing, here I am.
I threw a hammer at some lady.
Yeah, you're Jimmy.
I threw it at the wall. Play with those choo-choos, yeah.
The unemployed.
Yep, you got it.
Yay!
I will never forgive you for what you did, but you had to.
What, because you broke the train?
Yeah, I like trains. I remember when I was a kid, there was a McDonald's that had like its own little toy train thing in it.
I remember the play places.
Well, yeah, I love the McDonald's play places, but once all the Mexicans start coming over, like, I shit you not, like, there would be so many times I'd be playing, they wouldn't teach their kids how to use the fucking bathroom, so there would always be, like, this Mexican kid just pissing on the fucking slide.
Okay, like, I mean...
And all the Mexican kids kept cutting in line during, like, the county fairs and stealing, like my little sister, right? Like, she's a fucking baby. She drops the flamingo that I won for her, and then some Mexican kid just comes up and steals it.
Fucked up.
Yeah. They always want to make it about racing, but it's like, no, it's like, you came over and, like, we're a bunch of dicks. And now, like, granted, in my hometown, because of the entertainment sanctions, like, there's nothing for kids to do, so they just sit around.
Oh, that's a lady mannequin with lingerie.
Yeah. They just sit around and then they get into hard drugs and shit and start dealing Xanax and whatnot from Kensington. Like, they just keep doing Kensington runs thinking they're going to be, like, the next Kingpin or whatnot.
Oh, it's the Toluca Toucan. Ha 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 ha. Funny. They come in, they're bringing drugs, they're bringing guns, they're bringing sluts. It's gonna be a real party.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I got distracted. We were talking about the McDonald's play plates. Do you remember Burger King when they had the arcade machine? There was like a Burger King game.
I remember.
Yeah, the BK Kids game.
Yeah, I remember how they used to have game demos at a lot of fast food.
It was like McDonald's play places were more common than the Burger King ones, I think. Like there was a few of the Burger King ones, but like I remember there was one, I don't even remember where it was. Maybe it was in Natick. I don't know, but there was an arcade and then like right next to it was a Burger King with a fucking play place in it. It was awesome. It was like cool, like I can still play while I'm eating too.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking
And then, you know, it was
paradise.
like all bright colors and like really cool shit. But then that one vegan
roads
who made Super
Oh boy!
Oh fucking Jesus Christ! Jimmy, buddy.
It's an
F
chill, man.
Chill. You're anything the N-word. Come on.
Calm down.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's YouTube.
I mean, I've had luck, knock on wood. I'm sure you guys have seen everything I say in my videos.
Sure. I mean, listen.
Listen, Jimmy, you can't be saying that. You can't.
We just don't be we just don't. We try not to
Okay,
sling the slurs around.
so the waste of oxygen who made Super Size Me, who's finally
Morgan
dead.
Spurlock.
Yeah, whatever his name is. It's because of him that like fast food joints weren't allowed to advertise to kids anymore. Because you know the whole argument of like, they deliberately are making people morbidly obese to die, and it's like that's
Well,
a fucking
but
lie.
then here was the thing too. It was like when they did advertise the kids, they specifically advertised like the milk and apples.
Yeah.
Which honestly kind of was a good thing. That
And
they
then-
had an option and that they were
On
advertising
top
the
of which
better
is
option.
all staged because the real reason why he had so many liver issues is that he was a raging alcoholic. He died of cirrhosis of the liver because of his alcoholism later in life.
But it was also the fact that he was on a vegan diet and ingested a shit ton of animal fats while also probably drinking heavily.
And refusing to exercise too. I love how he was interviewing the two like really in shape black guys who said, "Yeah, we eat McDonald's every day." And he said, "Well, how do you stay skinny?" It's like, "Yeah, we just do push-ups and exercises."
Just take care of myself. That's it.
Yeah.
It's fuel. Food is fuel. You know what's funny, Jimmy? We literally have a video about this exact conversation.
We do?
Yeah.
I do. Me and him do.
Hamburger
Yeah.
on MP4.
It's called Burgered on MP4. Because it's I went down this rabbit hole about long story short, I'm sure you're familiar with the ballpark cheeseburgers, right? Like little prepackaged motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I said what it was like a box of them was like it's a box of 12. It was like $80 or something like that. It was ridiculous. It was insane. Like a ridiculous amount of money, but then I pointed out the fact that you can buy the same buns and you can buy 6 of those burger patties for like under $10. It's like who is the market? Like it was my whole conspiracy is like who is the market for this? What is this scam? Is this some kind of money laundering scheme?
The market's just for lazy people when you think about it. I mean,
but here's the thing: it's like, are they deliberately having these high-valued individual cheeseburgers, knowing that they won't sell, so they have more to write off on their taxes?
Yes.
Maybe, who knows?
That's what I mean. It's like, are they you know? But that was the whole conspiracy. And then we talked about the Morgan Spurlock thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was so funny because the other day, Anthony mentioned to me that he was like, "Oh yeah, I hit up Jimmy," and I was like literally driving home from work that exact day, thinking, "Oh man, I should hit up Jimmy and see if he's busy this weekend or not."
I have been meaning to come back for a while. It's just I've been running around.
Dude, believe me, so
we
have I.
haven't been recording.
We've all been trying to come back. This is the first session we've done in months. It's been months, dude.
I felt so bad because it's like I wanted to keep coming back, especially since you guys were the first ones to invite me to do anything.
Yeah, you're a staple of the channel now. You and Seth, we gotta get you and Seth together at some point.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking insane, bro.
I mean, I don't know if we can. We'll never get monetized if that becomes a video.
For a second,
That'll
I
be
thought
it.
you meant the same Seth that is making the False Hawks movie.
No,
Seth
USA, man.
Seth is USA man. He's a fella I went to high school with.
Nice.
I have a series of videos where
He runs on the walls.
Yeah, he used to do this thing. For context, Seth is like 5 foot even, and I think he has like no cartilage in his knees. He's clarified this before on the channel, but he runs in a particular manner, and it's very funny to watch, and he knows that. Seth is like a lolcow with like a sense of self-awareness. Like he doesn't care, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows that he's a little funny looking and that he's a little messed up. But me and him used to do these videos in high school where he would run into the wall in the gym screaming USA. But in middle school, he used to do this thing where he would put like an orange peel in his mouth and fucking immediately like drop as hard as he could to the floor and start thrashing around like he was having a seizure, to the point where one day he did that and a teacher walked in and saw him doing it and ran to the fucking nurse's office and they called an ambulance for him.
Fuck class, eat oranges.
Yep, fuck class, eat oranges. That was the motto, or the de facto motto of my high school. The Tard Farm, as we called it.
If anything, I wouldn't even say that's a locale. It's just like, you get to a point of like people making fun of you or like self-pity where if you're gonna grow, you just gotta be like, yeah, I'm a bit odd. Like,
yeah,
people
that's the thing is,
not gonna like me or whatnot.
If he didn't have that level of self-awareness, he probably would be a lolcow.
I could see it. Honestly, I think I've told you guys this before, but snobs, they are the lolcows. Like, in snob culture and in like fancy country clubs, you can find easily 50 Christian types, like incestuous.
Oh, you mean like the dudes that are so far up their own fucking ass that they're just like cringy and unbearable human beings?
Yeah, and you know, like they're the same ones who join up with Antifa and whatnot, and LARP is like poor working class people when in reality,
Oh yeah, yeah. Where are we going? Oh, it's the pawn shop. Are we almost done with this game, dude? We're getting towards the end. Yeah.
We better get through this entire game in one session.
Yeah, I think we're gonna one session this, dude. It's crazy. It's not
like I don't feel burnt out.
Hang on, can you try to open that door again?
Oh fuck. Oh, gooning. Goon session.
It really just does. It looks like the animation just looks like he's just furiously masturbating.
Bro's just cranking it.
Where were you when Silent Hill Shattered Memories predicted Bert?
Dude, this game predicted a lot of shit. It predicted phasmophobia. It predicted you have to turn the wing nut there, brother.
You're a fucking wing nut.
Fuck you, you're a fucking wing nut.
I'll kill you.
Give your balls a tug.
Tit fucker.
Tit fucker. Have you seen Letterkenny?
I've seen bits and pieces. It's not really my style. I do understand why people like it.
The funny little bit of Canadian comedy.
Yeah, like
it's
how Trailer Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the newer Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
That's
like
cool.
And also Ed, Edd n Eddy, which was probably the only decent Canadian cartoon to air.
Dude, Ed, Edd n Eddy is basically the kids' version of Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
And I love that show.
Yo, they really screwed over the voice actors in Ed, Edd n Eddy. Like,
yeah,
they would threaten to blacklist them if they asked for like an increase in pay. I have yet to see them go on to do anything else.
That's the thing too. It's like anything that they've done, you've never heard of.
Why?
Yeah.
It happens to a lot of Canadians, though. That's kind of just the reality of coming from Canada. It's like if you don't break into America hard enough, then you can't make it.
Yeah, because
you get stuck in Canada forever.
Yeah, they're always very smug and whatnot, trying to claim like, oh yeah, we're oh so morally just, but they treat their own people the worst and have it. I mean, it's proven that they still to this day genocide the natives via forced sterilizations.
Yeah.
Like most of the American kidnappings, the reason why it's tribes that border Canada is because there's like a weird cult up there that kidnaps them for sacrificial stuff, like some real Epstein Island shit.
What?
They got their own Epstein Island. It's called Prince Edward Island.
Yeah. And then there's, of course, the original Epstein Island, which is North Fox Island, which was dropped. That was run by some guy.
I'm so glad I can't go to Canada.
I can't go to Canada either till 2028 because of my DUI. Not that I really care, though.
Yeah, I can't go either because I'm a felon.
You're a felon?
Yeah.
Damn,
he'll never tell me why he's a
If you violate probation with a suspended sentence, they give you whatever your suspended sentence was as your charges. So I got hit with a felony.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I
I
bet.
don't
Funzo.
remember what you did. It's a very long staircase.
Yeah, man, my juvenile record was nuts though. That thing's sealed forever though, so good luck.
Yeah.
Even the cool thing about a juvenile record is even if they try you as an adult, anything before you turn 18 gets sealed in.
Nice. Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this staircase?
This is the fun staircase. We're going to the fun zone.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, because I know that I think it's a thing in this country. Like, as long as you're on good behavior for X amount of years, you can get like your records expunged.
Yeah, like it's like automatically after 10 years, pretty much all of your rights become reinstated.
Yeah.
So I mean, I only got 2 years left anyway, so who the fuck cares?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds like we got this similar. Well, for me, it was a DUI. As the stadies in my hometown are hopelessly corrupt.
Hey, Cheryl.
Oh, look. I love my daddy.
Hi, Cheryl.
Yeah, I've never, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I've driven under the influence of alcohol before, but, you get better with practice.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck am I?
Listen, man,
You
all
have
I
to
know
keep
is
running to the lights.
all I know is my wife drives an Acura, and that thing has lane assist.
Nice.
So if you're driving on the highway, you put on cruise control, you turn that lane assist on, and you'll never get pulled over. Never.
Sweet.
But I mean, like back in the day, I mean, there's been a couple of times where I probably shouldn't have driven home and somehow made it home. And in fact,
same here.
there's a time where we it's a fun story. Actually, rest in peace, Jeff. By the way, Jeff recently passed away.
Oh, I'm
It
sorry.
was with me and my boys and their dad, Jeff. We're see, back where I'm from in Revere, like if you have even if it's a child's birthday party, at 5 o'clock everyone starts drinking. A party's a
Makes
party. At that point, and I was on a bit of a bender. I had woken up probably around 2 in the afternoon and started hair of the dog. So like 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm already half in the bag. We all go over. We all walked over to the VFW and started pounding drinks at the VFW. The last thing I remember is Jeff bought us all a shot of Sambuca. We did a toast. I hit the Sambuca back, and I remember nothing from after that. And apparently we ended up in East Boston. We went from Revere to East Boston. Somehow we ended up at a Spanish bar at 2 in the morning in fucking Maverick in East Boston. They wouldn't let us in because we were all annihilated. The bouncer called my friend white piece of shit in Spanish. He said Blanco Pendejo or some shit. Called him a dirty white boy or something, whatever. And my friend speaks Spanish, so he wasn't having it. He punched the bouncer. Cops were called. We all ran from the cops at 2 in the morning through the streets of East Boston.
Allegedly.
And allegedly, no, it's been long enough where we can fucking. It's been way long enough. That statute of limitations on this shit's gone. Fucking. Apparently, I drove everyone home. We crammed 9 deep in a Hyundai Elantra, and I drove us all home safely. I was the only one they would trust to drive us all home. And I don't remember
they
it.
chose right.
And I don't remember any of it.
Oh, jeez. I think
Yeah.
I may have blacked out drunk once. And
Oh,
that,
dude,
at, like, my friend's wedding where I went too hard.
I blacked out on my 21st birthday and tried to fight everyone. My friends had to hold me down until I passed out in my own puke. I drank, I want to say it was like an entire, like, 750 of Jack.
So lost right now.
Yeah. Map? Get the map. Is that a chair over there? Follow the light.
That's where I started at.
Turn your light off and follow the light. Oh, it's just one of them big infinite spaces. The camera maybe?